Hey, good morning, everyone. Tuesday, the 23rd of June, 2020. Let me adjust my microphone here. Okay, 45 degrees. Third day of summer, lost a degree. Yeah, 45 degrees. Let me see, do the math quick. That's 13 degrees warmer than the temperature water freezes. Now, look, I'll be the first to admit 45 above is much better than 0 above. You know what I'm saying? I got that. But when you live in North Dakota that has 9 months of winter, you kind of like to enjoy your 1 month of spring, 1 month of summer, and 1 month of fall with the proper seasonal temperatures corresponding to those individual months. That is why I complain about this. Bill Gates, he told us people might just have to get used to a little less sunshine in your life. And that around here, pathetic little sprinkles. Okay, so this is going to be a hard to tie together video. I'm going to try to do it. We've got a couple of pictures up there. The first picture is not a secret Masonic scroll on some Egyptian tomb. Take a closer look at that thing and I'll tell you what it is in a bit. Black Lives Matter? Really? I think it's another false front that has a whole different agenda driving it. Now, what was Chicago this weekend? Almost 100 shot? Killed, wasn't it? Outrageous numbers. I think they're well over the 1,000 mark since January 1. I'm waiting for the protest to break out. I'm waiting for them to do a mini Seattle in Chicago. In the south side of Chicago, in the baddest part of town, as the song would go. Yeah. Hold your breath, people. Ain't gonna happen. Because BLM is not what you think it's about. And it's gonna tie in with a couple other things today. And I'll tell you what happens here. Nothing I hate worse than a petty distraction when I'm right in the middle of getting something done. Now, I can't stand mosquitoes. Flies irritate the hell out of me. And what really drives me up a wall is these pesky little wood ticks. Why they call them wood ticks, so damn things lay and lurk in the grass. You come along, pick one up. I don't know how many I've had this year so far. But about 2 weeks ago, I got a particular nasty one. And you guys got to be kind of worried about the dreaded Lyme disease. Because Lyme attacks not only your liver, which I need to process ethyl alcohol, it also attacks your brain. And I'll tell you what, people. Your humble messenger cannot afford to have anything happen to his brain. So I go up to the Botno medical facilities yesterday. It's like breaking into prison. You got to push this, dial this number. What the hell's going on? Oh, the Mona Corona hoax. Yeah. So you got to deal with the Mona Corona hoax. When you finally gain entrance, they hand you a mask. Now look, I got nothing against masks. I've taken a lot of inside walls down in buildings and demolition. And they serve a purpose, especially around sheetrock and sheetrock dust. But to wear one for shits and giggles sucks. You're breathing your own bad breath, your own CO2, and your own smoky smoke breath. Miserable. So, make a long story short, a couple of weeks ago I got a tick. It had decided to get on my leg, and that part, tick, decided to make my leg go south. Yeah, got the big red rash, the big inflamed head, don't you know? Yeah, one of them kind of deals. So they had to draw blood, and I got to wait about 2-3 days now for the results. Better safe than sorry, don't you know? But it's an irritant when you have to go up there, break into a prison, and dink around with wood ticks. So it gets you thinking. Hey, remember that song, Money for Nothing by Dire Straits? I want my MTV. You know how it starts out? Kind of a little chorus there. Yeah, I was singing on the way back from Botno. I want my DDT. That's what I want. Remember the pesticide? One of the greatest chemical compounds ever designed by mankind. Incredibly effective, incredibly long-lasting, incredibly harmless. But, just like, I don't want to lose you here, just like the promise of the original nuclear genie was energy so cheap, too cheap to meter it. What I mean by that is those kilowatt-hour meters hanging on your home, watching every little bit of kilowatt energy you use. The more you use, the more you pay. It's the promise of the nuclear genie. energy too cheap to meter. But you know, our masters can't have that. No, we can't have the slobs consuming all the energy they want, you know, for a fixed nominal price per month. Kind of like cable TV. They don't care if you watch it 1 hour a day or if you binge watch it. It's so much a month. Use it or don't use it. They don't care. That's the way electricity was going to be promised to us. No, says our masters. So they get the usual group of suspects, the National Resources Defense Council, which will apply in my next example, and Greenpeace, Green Pukes, and a mixed bag of assorted eco-nuts, kooks, and they stampede against the energy that could free them from a lot of their slavery. Energy is a big cost in doing business, a big cost of survival, even in beautiful North Dakota. 9 months out of the year. Okay. So I'm pissed. They took the DDT away. Wonderful that it was. Effective that it was. Because of one particular walking POS. That's not a compliment, people, if you know what POS stands for. Named Rachel Carson. She wrote a book called Silent Spring. What a crock. What a phony baloney. But how effective. You get the mainstream media behind you. You get the swing of the dumbed down idiots like college debaters and all-star wrestling fans. You can feed them anything. They demand to get rid of it. And I was watching in my exhaustive research for today's video, I was watching a 1946 Navy video on DDT. And I learned something today. Navy used it. It was a big factor in World War II. Very big factor, especially in the Asian Pacific theater. Insects-borne parasites were killing about as many Americans as German bullets. So said the Navy. So they had a problem. Plus they had a problem with any war zone you go into. You're going to have serious issues with sanitation. Bugs, wood ticks, and the like. Anyway, dengue fever, yep, use it for that. Malaria, hey, that's one of the big ones. 1 to 3 million people die of that per year. Mosquito-borne parasite. Vast majority of the deaths, children. Yellow fever, that's another nasty one. And here's one I just learned about. Lymphatic filariasis. Know anything about that? I didn't know anything about it. Never heard about it. Let me see what I can find for you on that. Right over here. Okay, lymphatic filariasis. Although it rarely causes death, lymphatic filariasis is a major cause of suffering and disability. More than 1.3 billion people in 72 countries and territories live in areas where they're at risk of infection with filarial parasites. See the picture? Yeah, not a secret Masonic scroll, people. That's one of them ooky, ugly parasites. And I don't want any. I don't want it from a tick, and I don't want it from a mosquito. I want my DDT. Yeah, but they took it away. We can't have it. So, I'm going to lay right at her feet the charge of murder. Rachel Carson, the only good thing I can say about her, and I hate to say it after searching long and hard, the only thing good I can say about Rachel Carson is she died in 1964. Yeah, good riddance. Millions of people. But that's the name of the game, isn't it? Called the herd depopulation. Hey, war is a very effective way to kill consumers. So are parasitic, airborne, transmitted, insect-borne diseases. Yeah, like wood ticks. Except they don't fly. They crawl, sneaky bastards. Alright, so that's my little rant there. It's just, you know, okay, I'm going to stop right there. Yesterday, too, I learned a cool little piece of knowledge for you, and we're going to try it out right here. Now, here's what you do, people. I encourage you to try this at home. You pick any 3-digit or 4-digit number, and you type it into the Google search bar. And I'm going to use, for a 3-digit number, let's say 666, the mark of the beast. So you type in 666 space new space cases. You hit the search bar and look at the very first thing that comes up. Right on this particular case, Virginia sees 666 new coronavirus cases now reporting. June 3rd, 2020. Okay, that was my 3-digit test. Let's pick a random 4-digit number. I was going to use 1492, when Columbus allegedly discovered the Americas, but I'm so patriotic today, I'm going to go in 1776. Search. First hit. Oh, shit. Oh, the new cases are among 1,776 new tests registered 3 days ago. Coronavirus, Ventura County. Try it, people. Any 3 or 4-digit number. Slap it in your Google search engine. You know what it shows you? The hoax. It's the algorithms. They drive, don't tell me shit doesn't float. They drive the shit to the top, and the good information are 25, 30 pages back. How stupid do they think we are? Well, they should think we're pretty stupid, because, we do act pretty stupid. Okay, finally, last picture. That's kind of fun stuff. What do we see there? The dome of St. Peter's Dome in Basilica in Rome, St. Paul's Dome in London, and of course our U.S. Capitol Dome in Washington, D.C., District of Criminals. Now, I told you yesterday, these domes are everywhere, all over the Soviet Union, all over China, all over India, Pakistan. What's with the domes, man? I mean, there is an obsession with domes, and look at the uniformity, and look at the technology involved in hammering out these domes. Just the point I'm considering. I would have much rather done a much longer video on cool pictures I've discovered in my new research. But had to throw in my wood tick story. Just absolutely irritated they took away DDT. Pisses me off to no end. Alright, people. I got a lot of stuff to do today. I better get it done. 45 degrees. You guys enjoy the weather. Have a good one.